Alrighty, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Bloomgami podcast. And welcome to the Bloomgami podcast, episode 18. As we are going to do the Canberra Raiders versus Parramatta Eels review here, as we will be going also along the NRLW Canberra Raiders versus Parramatta Eels round 3 review as well on Saturday game day uh, as well. So we will be reviewing both of these games on the NRL website. So, anyways, guys, if you haven't yet, please go and follow us on all platforms on Instagram, TikTok, also on X, and make sure to subscribe to us on the YouTube channel, and also like and share these live streams and the episodes as well, as this will be straight away be uploaded to Spotify straight away. So but anyways, guys, enough rambling about. Let's get straight into episode 18 of the Blue Army podcast. So starting off here, let's start off with the women's game over here. As we'll be sharing along. Just give me a sec, guys. Give me one sec. So as we are looking here at the Canberra Raiders versus Parramatta Eels here for the NRLW in this game, it was pretty much a bloodbath as I predicted it to be. If you guys have not seen my last episode, I quickly just went through the preview where the Canberra Raiders defense was just so poor against the Cronulla Sutherland Sharks, and we absolutely just smashed the Canberra Raiders exactly the same way on how the Sharks did it the week before. And it all started with Ruben Cheriton there, just scoring under the post there to make it 4 points to 0 there. And then Rachel Pearson converts to try to make it 6 points to 0. And then it basically Martin Martelli, he was one try off from getting my first try scorer prediction correct. She scored in the 7th minute there to make it 10 points to 0. And then unfortunately she did miss the conversion there. And then Madison Bartlett did score a try there to get the Canberra to get the Raiders back in the game there. But Cieli Robbins Vetti does miss the conversion there. And as Canberra were conceding some very poor and sloppy penalties there, they just gave us some easy field position there as the debut in there, Elise Simpson there, Mayan Era there, and then Rory Owen there. Just easily gets over there to make it 2 points to 4, and Pearson makes it 16 points to 4, and then Liani Tafuga gets over there to make it 8.16, and the Raiders were trying to get back into the game. And then and then Mahalia Murphy, our captain, who has finally returned for us, um, has scored a try to make it 20 points to 8. Pearson makes it 22 points to 8. And then with Corey Jackson making a line break there, our former captain there, Talfia, was penalized for a ball for a ball strip there. And then Holly May Dodd was not square as Tess McWilliams makes a line break through in the middle there. And the young machine gets over there to score her first ever try in the blue and gold colours there. And Pearson converts there to make it 28 points to 8. Um, and during this time frame of this game, I thought that Tess McWilliams, judging by the highlights, since I didn't get to see the full game, once again, guys, since I was very busy on a Saturday afternoon with my uncle and that, just helping out, just chopping some wood and that. But it's all good. I did get to see that we were up by 22 points to 12 at halftime, and yeah, during this game, Tess McWilliams was making a couple of decent post contact meters there, and a couple of strong runs there as well throughout the middle. So I'm very glad that Tess McWilliams is getting on board there as she should, and hopefully we can see more of her having more ball throughout the middle there. All right, so it is 28 to 8 to us, and at this point, it's pretty much just lights out for the Canberra Raiders, and then Rory Owen there gets a double there to make it 32 points to 8. As she scores a brace there with Pearson to make it 34 points to 8. Rube Sheraton gets a line break there. Lily Bolly comes on there for Grace Kemp there for the Raiders. And then Abby Church unfortunately makes an error there. Zali Faye was penalized for a flop there. Madison Bartlett makes a line break there to make it 12 points to 34. And yeah, well, despite them only scoring 12, it was a little bit sloppy that we did still concede 3 tries in there in our outer back defense there once again, as we have been conceding throughout their last week against the Warriors. So I'm not too sure what's going on still with our backline defense there. So yeah, we really need to fix up on the backs there. So yeah, but attacker wise, Martelli, much improved. I think that she is slowly converting her skills from union to league. So hopefully, uh, hopefully, the Mafia Martelli there does not get injured when playing the next game there. So yeah. But on to the next thing. Throughout the game, Simpson does miss a conversion there to make it to make it 14 points to 46. Sorry, no, 14 points to 34. Isabella Waterman makes an error there as Sophie Hollyman comes on there for Chloe Saunders there. And then Barinia Eels there comes on there for Alicia Albert there. And then Rory Lee Alo comes on there for Tess McWilliams there. And then Fleur Ginn comes on there for Mafia Martelli there. Paige Travis was penalised there for a slow peel. Elisa Simpson, who was on debut, she makes an error there, and she only had one highlight there. Elise Simpson there when she made a line break there and set up some very good field position there for the Canberra Raiders there. Hence for this try for Madison, I think it was, or was it for? I think it was for when oh yeah, I think it was for Liani Tafuga there when she went over there. So that's the only real good highlight there. For what's the name again? Um, for Elise Simpson there. And Chloe Jackson makes a line break there in the 57th minute there, and she makes it 38 points to 12. And yeah, she's been outstanding, Chloe Jackson, um, throughout the season so far. So yeah, uh, Pearson makes it 40 points to 12. Um, and again, Ravi Lee Alo there makes a line break there, and then she assisted Rachel Pearson there to make it 44 points to 12. And Pearson, with 5 minutes left there, she converts the try there to make it 46 points to 12. And that's pretty much it there from our ladies over there. As it is full time, and we get back to winning ways in our second ever win in the NRLW. But don't take this win as um, serious, guys and girls, since this was only Canberra. And yes, I know it was away, but still, the Canberra Raiders defense, as I said in the preview, uh, makes them a serious contender for the wooden spoon, in my opinion. In the NRLW season so far. So yeah, look, I wouldn't get carried away so far. Since those three tries, we really need to fix those tries up there, uh, especially when we're versing up against the Newcastle Knights, when they absolutely just kicked our ass last year in Maryland's, when we take them on in round 4 at Eric Treadell Stadium. So yeah, let's hope that we don't get our ass kicked this time, and I am hoping that with the likes of Kenny Cheriton and the rest of the injured players there, hopefully Murphy can get up for this game once again, as she has shown against the Canberra Raiders, and also against a former captain there. So yeah, uh, our uh, our forward pack was pretty good, but as I said again, it was only because of our opponents being poorly ranked in defense in the competition. So yeah, well, let's not get too carried away with ourselves here, people. And yeah, well, yeah, well, let's hope that our defense does improve a bit. But anyways, let's get into the players' ratings here and see who was the best lady on ground. Still no comments from you guys. Radio. Okay. Not sure why. There's still 0 people in here, by the way. So that's very surprising. So yeah. But anyways, guys, most tackles there. So Kante Timario made the most tackles there. Surprisingly, Elise Simpson, despite having a tough day in the office there, from that one highlight there, when she assisted for Liani Tofuga there. She still made over 200 running meters there. Surprisingly, Abby Church, as I predicted her to run over 200 running meters there, she didn't actually run over 200 running meters there. But with Madison Barlett, she made the most line breaks there with Ruben Cheriton there uh, as well. Rachel Pearson uh, getting 62 fantasy points in there. Um, if the bunny mixer was to resume or even happen for the third time if it was going to happen for this season. So yeah, it's a real shame that the bunny mixer is not happening this year, which I don't know why. So yeah, but if anyone knows why they're not doing a fantasy for the NRLW again, please let me know in the comment section below straight after this live, or if you are even in the live chat there, please let me know, chat. The reason why the NRO the NRLW won't let, or even the NRL won't even let the bunny mixer do a fancy on the NRLW. So yeah, it's a real shame, but it is what it is. So let's go with our top five best players, or top three, or whatever you want to do it. I want to do it as top five. In my opinion, do my the way I do my daily system voting. So, my man of the match, I'm going to give it to, let's say, man of the match. Well, with the Canberra Raiders defense, they're just giving us points. I mean, it could be anyone at this point. So, I mean, I'll probably say Rachel Pearson there, since she did score a try there, and I thought her king game was absolutely just amazing there. So I'll go with her. Second best player on ground, Abby Church. Um, Murphy didn't do that much, as you can see over here. She did only play 61 minutes. She nearly played a full match there, to be fair, and I'm not sure why she wasn't getting that much ball there. Probably because she really didn't need to. Um, I'll go with Ravi Lee Alo there. Probably the third best on ground. Fourth best, I will give it to Marvin Martelli there. And I'll say the fifth best player on ground is Tess McWilliams. An absolute machine there. And yeah, I thought that she was absolutely just fantastic in there. So yeah, well, Tess McWilliams, even though her stats don't really say that she was the best player out of that, I'll say that her efforts are starting to show from her potential when she was playing, I believe, in the Tasha Gale Cup, or either in the Lisa Fiola Cup, I think it's called. So, yeah, I'll go with Tess McWilliams there. So, yeah. So anyways, guys, that's my top five. So, in case if you miss out, or if you are joining the live right now, um, my man of the match is Rachel Pearson. Number two um, is Abby Church. Number three, uh, Ravi Lee Ayla there. Number four, Mafia Martilli there, and number five, Tess McWilliams. So that's my top five there, ladies and gentlemen, for the NRLW there. And let's move on to the men's. Oh, wait a minute, hang on. Oops. Oh yeah. Here we go. So I'm not going to go too much into this, guys. Like, what I can really say from this game is that in the first half, we did actually surprisingly go well. As I kept on refreshing on the NRL app. As I said once again, I did not get to watch the full match of this since I was uh, doing some other stuff. So Zach Lomax, despite him scoring a try, he performed exactly the same way on how he did against the Penrith Panthers there. with his defense there, with his ball security there, and I also thought that Josh Papali there, although his kicking skills uh, looked promising, it is only his second game at 5'8" there. However, I do believe in order for him to exploit his speed in a 5'8" role, if we do want to sign him long term and hopefully keep Dylan Brown the F away from the 5'8" role for the rest of the year. Since I have been hearing rumors that Isaiah Alongi um, is going to be injured, apparently from rumors. So hopefully that's not true. But if that's going to be true, then I do have a little suggestion. And someone on the Para family in Instagram chat did actually suggested that we should go for a young fullback that goes by the name of Apio Trindle, where where I see his stats, and he's not bad. I think he can also play 5'8" as well. So yeah, but I mean, look, we all know that Jason Rolls is not going to fully drop Dylan Brown. So if these rumors are true, with Isaiah Alongi get going to be ruled out for our round 21 clash against uh the Brisbane Broncos up there in Suncorp Stadium, then I do believe that Jason Rolls is going to move Joash out of 5'8" to fullback, and then bring Dylan Brown at 5'8". So yeah, but man, look, um, our four pack man, Charlie Geimer, I thought he had a very decent game there, and it really looks like that he's trying to gel in into that back rower position there. But as we all know, I do believe that he still needs to bulk up, just how he was on his debut last season when he was playing lock. In case if Dylan Walker a lock is not always working, um, if we do need to maybe play him as a utility there. But I'm very happy on how Jason Rolls, on how he was in the change there with Riley Smith and Talon Da Silva there with the hooker rotation there and dropping Joey Lastic there, which that is how the team list should be every single week until next season, in my opinion. But let's see on how this Longy injury rumor goes, because in my opinion, from what I've seen from a recent video there, um, he looks pretty much fine from the Parramatta Eels media thing when they done this interview there with a little Paramount fan when he was asking him some questions when they were doing the early July Xmas event there. And yeah, he looked pretty fine there, in my opinion. But yeah, I think I'll show you guys the video and that. Probably not. Hmm. I was going to show you guys the video, but I think I might be a little bit afraid to be copyrighted. So yeah. Oops, I forgot to swap the banner there. There you go. And yeah. Um, So yeah, pretty much like we conceded a couple of soft tries in this game that also blew the momentum away. And once again, Joshua Carr, man, like I know attacker wise, he is a very fast player that can find the line. But boy, oh boy, he can really find a man that he can just exploit out of his wing and then just leave a big gap. Exactly on a very similar defensive style play. If you compare him to Mike Sivo, as he has been defending over in the last couple of years. So yeah, look, man, like uh, I get that Sam Moa. Um, I know that it is his first ever year as a defensive coach in the NRL, and maybe it does have to do something with his defensive style coming from the Super League, since the NRL is more fast paced compared to the Super League, and maybe that's the reason why it's still going to take time for Sam Moa to fully inject um, his his teaching throughout um, next season. So yeah, I do expect during preseason in 2026 that our outside defense there with Josh O'Kai in there, since he has put on a lot of our strength back compared to on how he was at the Bulldogs, and you can see that Josh O'Kai, despite his defense there, he is still trying to get back to that player on how he was at the Melbourne Storm. And I do believe if Sam Moa or either Jason Rolls can both transform his defense to be way better than what Marcus Siver was in the last couple of years, then I think Josh O'Carr might be on his way to be back to his peak for the last ever time, and hoping for the best, maybe even for a premiership or maybe even for the grand final. Because guys, like okay, even though the Jason Rolls has signed some experienced players there like Joshua Carr. He has now signed Jack DeBellin there. Who else? Bloody Dylan Walker. Um, Zach Lomax. And yeah, look, guys, he has signed these young players where if you look at Penrith's roster back in 2019 when they had a young roster there within experienced half there, James Maloney, and I know that he wasn't the best there, and he was on the looks of being out from the club there. And look, it's the same thing for us. There's some has-beens that are on the way out from our club, like Dylan Brown, Sean Lane. Bryce Corrie is now gone. Joe Offengelli is now gone, and that also leaves the leaves the money for us to go and chase like a big front rower like Payne Haas or even like a back rower. As I have been debating about which back rower we should get next, like Bo Fermor, or should we get David Fafita? And a lot of people are still saying David Fafita, and I do understand that his experience and his strength and skills um, are far more advanced and much more better than Bo Fermor compared. But I mean, Bo Fermor, I know that he isn't that explosive play there. He can still play in multiple positions there, a center or either a lock or many other positions, many other positions there. Sorry, I can't even talk. But yeah, look, um, I do believe that Bo Fermor is going to um, maybe fill out those roles there that we need there. But I mean, like David Fafita um, does have the strength there, and he is that player that we do need to get that fast pace, hard hit up type of player that could be like a semi trailer there. But I mean the downfall to even sign both of these players though being heavily origin affected there. And this is when people are going to say, oh, well, we should have signed someone even younger there to even bring much more younger foundation um, to the club itself. I mean, look how the Canberra Raiders uh, are going. I mean, they have so many young players coming through the four pack here, as we have been seeing this year, as they have been stealing our players like Ethan Strange there when he scored a try there. Ethan Saunders, Zach Hosking. Who else is there? Bloody um what's his name there? Bloody um I'll search up his name. Uh, Miles Martin. So the Martin brothers. They developed Hards Young into an origin play there. I mean, look how Corey Horsburgh did when he came from the Bullock system to the Canberra Raiders, and then he became an origin play there. And many other players there, like the way that they use KO Weeks properly. And yeah, like Ricky Stewart just went old school and just went from scrap and just develop his younger players there and just gave him so many opportunities. And he did say in the press conference there at the start of the season, saying that, hey, if one of the boys do want to get a call up for first grade, I will do anything in my favor to give him that opportunity um, to just fill out the name into the squad and just to help out the culture itself. And that's what the Canberra Raiders showed us in this game, and they injected that passion and that speed because, well, in the last couple of years, yes, the Canberra Raiders are a young and mixed team with some old forwards there like Tarpany, Josh Papali, this and that. And yet, even though when people predict them to win the wooden spoon, they proven wrong. Uh, and you watch, people will still predict us. Oh well, Paramount did actually show some promising signs in 2025. They may actually be a 50-50% chance to be in the top eight. But still, people are going to say, oh, well, Parramatta, they still don't have the four pack there. Um, they're still missing Garfison or Reed Gillard or this type of experienced player. Um, and yeah, they're going to say, oh, well, Paramount are just going to be like another West Tigers. They're going to be slow and this and that. And you watch next season. I'm going to tell you right now, people, and you better believe this. When the Parramatta Panthers let James Maloney go and many other old players go, the year after that, with the whole pandemic and that, I knew that Nathan Cleary was going to go onto a whole another level there. And guess what he did? He led the Parent Panthers to the grand final. Uh, and I believe that Mitchell Moses, as a captain, and hopefully he won't get picked for the Blues next season. I do believe that he will lead us to a grand final in 2026. Yeah, you hear it here right now. I am going to make an early bold prediction here. Mitchell Moses, as of 2026, from 2025, as I'm saying this right now, is going to lead us to a grand final in 2026, either against the Melbourne Storm, maybe, or even maybe against the Bulldogs. I know I may sound very delusional, or I may even sound extremely retarded, but I mean, like you know, like you never know, man. Like, um, Jason Rolls is building this roster, as what not many other coaches are doing in the competition right now. Other coaches like Cole, sorry, no, like Shane Flanagan there. Who else there? Like, um, bloody, uh, let's say Craig Fitzgibbon there. Um, and many other coaches there that just show so much favoritism there, and that they don't make any big calls there, or even throw the axe this much, or even make any late changes, as what Jason Rolls has been making in the last couple of weeks, just out of the blue, just trying to get the roster um, for the better for our future, and just getting as many young players in here as much as possible. And this is what Madge did in game one for the Blues. And look, he put out the experienced players there, and he knew straight away, saying, "Oh shit! Well, these other players, they instantly just don't get Origin." And I think that Jason Rolls is probably finally opening his eyes, and seeing the Bray Alpha era players, saying that, hey, these boys are not serious about playing for the future for our club. And this is what he's doing right now. And if Longy, as I say again, if the rumors are true, you need to debut APO Trindle, or you either put Joris Publi at fullback, and then you possibly put in Trindle at 5'8", or you either put in Matthew Hunter on debut at 5'8". So yeah, and playing for first grade on debut. So yeah, but a- but any- but anyways, guys, um, enough from me. Uh, from the game. Let's get into the play. Let's get into the players' ratings here, because I am about to lose my voice, and it's about to be late. So yeah, players' ratings here. I'm gonna go for my top five. As I said, guys. Same voting as the women's game. Let's see here, guys. So even though that Zach Lomax um, did run a lot of meets there, I still, however, um, I don't have him in my top five still. He needs to work on his defense there. And yeah, Charlie Geimer, once again in back rower. Wow. Oh my God. 49 fucking tackles, and yet scores a try. Wow. I gotta say, man, I think that Charlie Geimer is very close for being man of the match in a losing side. Um, I, let's see over here. Junior Bolo, 64 fantasy points. Okay. But let's see the stats of you, man. So Longy, 138 runner meters. So not really his greatest total runner meters. Um, with one line break assist, one try assist there, three tackle breaks there. I mean, look, Zach Lomax, attacking stats wise was pretty good, but I mean, it's still not good enough that he has to still concede those soft tries there, and just still make poor errors there as well. So until he can improve on that, and get over his disappointment for our origin there, which I do believe that he hasn't uh, gotten over with his mindset there. Um, that's how it's going to be with Zach Lomax at the moment. So yeah, Bailey Simpson. Hmm, not bad, but I did expect him to go a little bit much more harder on his former team there. So yeah, Sean Russell there, not not doing that much. Joshua Carr, not that bad as well. 136 running meters there, 37 post contact meters there, one line break there, five tackle breaks there. Okay. A few dummy half running meters there. Okay, all right. Six tackles there. Okay, right, and no miss. Uh, Joris Papali as 5'8", not that much kicking meters wise. Ugh, yeah, 19. Okay. Look, he did throw some combinations there with his kicking plays. I'll say so. But I mean, look, he still has that potential, in my opinion. There, despite on what the stats say here. So yeah, and until he execute that speed there, the stats are going to be a little bit rough for him, and people are just going to criticize. Hey, you should not drop Dylan Brown if you want to win games. I mean, Dylan Brown can't even step up with the experience that he has because, well, Dylan Brown is still hung over from the 2022 grand final somehow. So, yeah, I mean, yeah. Uh, but, uh, uh, but, but D Hawkins, Footy Dean, um, not okay. He had 519 kilometers there. 8 bombs, 1 grubber there. Okay. Pretty good there from Footy D himself. He made 30 tackles there. Holy crap. Wow. Oh boy. His defensive was pretty good. 1 offload, 1 try assist. Um, not bad there from Footy D himself. Jermaine Holker was pretty good. A front rower. Uh, I think, with one line break assist there, 100, sorry, 40 post contact meters there, um, one offload there, 4 dummy passes there, 44 tackles being made there. Wow, 44 tackles being made. That is insane. Wow, 4 missed tackles there. Riley Smith there with oh wait, he only played for 39 minutes there. Okay. Where's Talon Da Silva? So Talon Da Silva, right, okay. Right, so okay, so Riley Smith had 32 tackles there. Junior Bolo made 40 tackles and no missed tackles at all. So very good there from Junior Bolo himself there. He had 2 offloads there. Um 4 tackle breaks there, 30 post contact meters there, but only 83 overall running meters there. So yeah, yeah, it's a pretty tough competition here for top 5. Dan Walker stats here. Let's see. Uh, Footlock, he's been um actually he was pretty good in defense there. Jack Williams making 40 tackles there. Wow. One offload there. Sorry, one the dummy pass there from Jack Williams himself. 10 helps there. 2 tackle breaks. 32 post contact meters there. Yeah, not bad there from Jack Williams. Let's see who else is there. Matt Dory there, 144 running meters there. Not bad from Dory there. He did make a line break there in the first half there, making 49 post contact meters there, with one line break as well. Uh, 9 hit ups there. See, 21 tackles there. So not that much there for Matt Dory there. Um, so yeah, I'm about to lose my voice here, guys. So I'm just going to go quickly here for top five since it is about to be late. So I do apologize for rambling on for quite a bit. Anyways, enough of this. Let's get into my man of the match here. So best on ground. Look, man. Ooh. I'll probably go with Isaiah Alongi, man. I mean, he did his thing, to be honest. Um, and hmm, oh, Bailey Simon made 21 tackles though. I'll probably go with man of the match. Oh, even Josh probably made 21 tackles there, but you missed 8. Man of the match. This is a tough one, man, because I am stuck with possibly Joshua Carr. Charlie Geimer is possibly there, but man, Junior Bolo, oh, he is close though. Ooh. Jermaine Hooker was pretty good, I reckon. I will say, hmm, damn. I think I'm gonna go with um I'll probably maybe go with um I'll probably maybe go with Jermaine Hopgood here, man. I mean, look, I know that I didn't get to watch the full match here, and I don't want to always go off from stats, but I mean, I'm just looking at stats over here, just 44 tackles and only 4 missed, with bloody 4 dummy passes there, 1 offload there, and bloody 1 line break assist there with 40 post contact meters there, 101 running meters there. He could possibly get his running meters a little bit much more up if he can continue to play like this. At prop here, Jermaine Hopgood, we can actually get 2023 Jermaine Hopgood back on how he was playing a lock there. So yeah, if Josh Rolls can continue to use Jermaine Hopgood properly, then I reckon that Jermaine Hopgood will be getting back to his usual ways there on how he was playing in 2023. So yeah, well hopefully that will happen. So let's see on how it happens. But Jermaine Hopgood absolutely just amazing. Number 2, I have to give it to Charlie Guyman, man. I mean, he is starting to get used to the role of the back row role there. If he does maybe bulk up on how he was, as I said again, when he debuted on lock over there, and I do believe that he will be um, that that player that we ideally need in the back row there. Sorry, no, in the back row. Number 3, I'll give it to Jim Barlow there with 40 tackles and none missed. Um, Number 4, I will give it to Isaiah Alongi there. And number Now, I'll give it to Josh Okade for number 4. My bad. For number 5, I will probably give it to Dean Hawkins. Man, I thought his kicking stats here, and his other stats are pretty impressive. So yeah, I will give number 5 there to D Hawkins. So yeah, that's my top 5 best plays there for the men's games there, guys. And since it is getting a little bit late here, guys, and it is even though we didn't get to hit that 1 hour mark point, I will actually end it right here, guys, and I will see you guys on Wednesday for episode 19 for the Blue Garmin podcast. But as for now, guys, I hope you guys or even in the Blue Army have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please give a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel itself. And make sure to follow us on all platforms on TikTok, X, I forgot to mention in Instagram, and also make sure to follow us on Spotify when this does get uploaded on Spotify there, and yeah, um, but uh, but anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoy, and I have a good night, and Blue Army podcast signing out for now, and go Para. And yeah, I will see you guys for the preview for both the NRLW and the NRL as usual, and with some other news coming along with that. And yeah, take care and have a good night, people.